Hi, I'm Eric Solander, Director of Instruction here at the Academy at IWGR. Today, got a really fun one. I'm going to introduce to y'all the Boditrak system and how it really can help your footwork. And it uses pressure mapping to measure how good you're using your feet. It's nice to be able to see it. So, today's lesson, we wanted to show you what we can do with a Boditrak system on a side slope lie. So you'll notice this picture here, I'm standing on a slide where the ball's above my feet. So in this case, the ball's gonna go way to the left typically. So something to really pay attention to is even though you're on a bad lie, make sure you hold your finish. So you're gonna see two swings. One is me swinging, trying to, not think about it and trying to hold my, sort of letting the slope swing the club. And the second one's me focusing much more on a better balanced finish. So what's really cool about the Boditrak is you can start to see where my pressure is in my feet. And on a slope like this, I'm coming back and my weight's gonna be more on my heels. So that's something that's gonna tell you why the ball is gonna go to the left as well. So let's kind of flash here to impact. Now you have to mind it's just after Thanksgiving, so I apologize about that. But as we get into impact here, you're gonna notice that this is pretty good. I've got my weight to my left and I'm into my heels. And as we move forward though, you're gonna start to see that the weight has jumped into my toes. My center of gravity's moved forward and now the club is flipped, right? I've sort of stopped rotating is what that tells us. So it's really cool to see that we can tell that, yeah, it looked like a good shot, but something happened there. Why did it go so far left? Well, we stopped rotating, and that's based on your footwork. And if we flash to the finish, you're going to notice that my hands are pretty much right next to my ears, which means that when I came through, it was much more linear versus rotational. Let's go to the next one to see what that looks like if we do it correctly. And this is a pretty tough shot. You're going to see this at Augusta and a lot of the tournaments, but you always notice no matter what, when they're on a tough lie, they seem to always stick their finish. So it's really important to do. On this particular swing, I am basically trying to think about just holding my finish, having a good solid finish, so away from the head, basically. Get off the cell phone from last week. It's the same thing. Want to make sure we have a good finish. So for me, I'm trying to make the same swing, but this time I'm going to try to really get to my left side and try to get into that left heel, which is where you'll find most pros at impact. And you'll see the difference here now is that I've got 97% of my weight into my heel. And it is dark blue and it's ready to go. Notice my center of gravity hasn't moved much, and it is a really good strike of the golf shot. As we keep moving forward, at this point last time, basically I had moved my feet into my toes. And that caused me to not rotate as much. So as we flash to the finish, you're going to notice that my hands now are much more away from my ears, and that means that I've rotated properly and got my weight into my heels. You'll even see some green, which is the pressure going down into the ground. So as I fall down this slope, you're going to see me fall with pretty good balance off of my left foot. My right foot goes back. In the other video, you didn't see it, but my left foot went back. So this is really cool technology that we have. It allows us to really see and analyze what you're doing with your swings, whether you're a slicer or somebody that hits a draw, or you might hit it chunky or thin. Focusing on your footwork is a really good way to get better. And this month, make sure you come check us out. If you do a Boditrak lesson, we'll give you 20% off in the golf shop of a pair of shoes. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.